And if you want, we could probably get him up. Let's talk to him, Brendan. But this is a really triumphant day for the people of the Commonwealth and for the United States of America. We're doing things that nobody ever thought possible. Today's commitments are ensuring that the future is going to be designed, built, and made right here in Pennsylvania and right here in Pittsburgh, and I have to say right here in the United States of America.
That's President Trump doing what he does best. In Pittsburgh yesterday, getting more money into America. That was the inaugural AI Energy Summit, announcing more than $90 billion in AI and energy investments for the Keystone State. Top technology and energy sector executives were there, supporting their own investments for the future of America's digital space in the world. Cloud computing company CoreWeave announced a $6 billion investment for a new data center in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And joining me right now is the CEO of CoreWeave, Mike Intrator. Mike, great to see you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. Your company has been on fire. Congratulations to you. Tell me about yesterday and this exciting development.
Yesterday was amazing. Senator McCormick kind of nailed it right at the start of the summit when he said that President Trump was going to catalyze the moment, and I really think that was the perfect word for what happened. Looking around that room, seeing those executives, watching the collective group of us make these commitments to doing business in the Commonwealth and kind of continue to build the energy infrastructure, the data center infrastructure, the computing infrastructure to kind of keep America's AI aspirations right at the forefront of where it needs to be.
Yeah, and look at all these companies that made investments: Brookfield, Capital Power, Constellation Energy, Energy Capital Partners, Google, Meta, GE Vernova. You announced CoreWeave's $9 billion acquisition of Core Scientific. You also announced this $6 billion investment to develop the 300-megawatt data center in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Tell us what you're trying to do here and what the Core Scientific deal does for you.
Yeah, we've been busy.
A little.
So the Core Scientific acquisition, the announcement of the investment in the Lancaster facility and a few other facilities that we're investing in and building, it is an articulation of our strategy to take more control over the physical assets. So in our vertical integration of the company, we're moving both up the stack. Earlier this year, we bought a company called Weights and Biases that gives us a lot of software capacity towards the customer in terms of helping them run experiments, understand what's happening inside the experiments, inside the data sets. We're also acquiring companies like Core Scientific and building data centers to allow us to vertically integrate down into the physical data center infrastructure that's required to house the supercomputers that all of this depends on. And so, I hope the strategy and, is becoming clear. No one piece of this is the answer, but really when you put it all together, what you're seeing is a company that is going to be able to participate in every single step along the way to ensure efficient and effective